played this record as frequently as possible.
Hey everyone, it's me, Mr. G. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to episode 24 of Pickups of the Week, a weekly show where we look at all the games I found out in the wild, going into my collection, and going into the game room. So it's been a couple of weeks since I made this pickup video. Reason being is that, as I said before, I went to Seattle for my birthday. Me and my wife went on a trip for my birthday up to Seattle. It was one of the best trips I ever went on. It was 70 degrees the whole time we were there. There was not a cloud in the sky for the 6 days we were there. It was such an amazing trip. I had such an amazing time in Seattle. It was so great. Such a beautiful city. There's so much to see there. So I was there for a week, and then I didn't find anything last week. So I didn't make a pickups video in a couple of weeks. But man, did I have an amazing week this week. I got so much stuff this week. In terms of value-wise, this is probably one of the best weeks I've ever had. So much expensive stuff I found. OfferUp, Goodwill, trades and whatnot. I just got so much cool stuff this week. So anyway, there is a lot to talk about and there is a lot to show. So this video, I think it's going to go on for quite a while today. So sit back, relax, grab a drink if you have to. Let's jump into it. First off, as I said, I went to Seattle. While I was there, I went to Pink Gorilla Games. Pink Gorilla Games is a famous video game store up in Seattle. If you watch Metal Jesus' channel, he visits Pink Gorilla Games a lot. The main store was on the other side of Seattle. We couldn't go there because it was too far away, but they did have another store close to where we were staying. So I ended up going to that store for the day. I have a video of me going to the store. But I went there anyway with my wife. We had a look around. It was a very small store. They didn't really have a lot of stuff. It wasn't too bad. They had some cool stuff, but not a lot. I wanted to buy a complete in box Nintendo 64 game, but unfortunately they didn't have anything. But I did want to buy something from there, so I ended up buying a complete in box Game Boy game. So I got F1 Race for the Game Boy. A beautiful condition. This box is absolutely mint. It's got the booklet and everything inside. So I picked that up for 20 bucks. It's not an expensive game or anything, but I just wanted to pick up something from the store. So I got that from Pink Gorilla Games. And I was really, really stoked to go to Pink Gorilla Games and check it out. And that was the only thing I got from Seattle. And then, so that was my Seattle trip, and that's what I picked up there. Then, what else? Let's see what's next. So then, So I was laid off from my job during the pandemic. If you don't know, I actually work for a movie prop house here in LA. I work for this company. We do all the movie props for the movie industry. We work with Marvel. We work with all the TV shows. We do props for all of them. I actually helped one of the producers on the Spider-Man movie Homecoming. I rented out a whole bunch of props to them. So anyway, I was laid off because of the pandemic, and then recently my boss asked me to actually come back to work. So I have been going back to work. I do the eBay side for my boss. I end up selling a bunch of props on eBay for him. So I have been going back to work. So my boss has all these warehouses with random stuff. He just has so much stuff. It's crazy. And randomly he just finds stuff. And this last week he came in and he's like, oh, I found this in one of the warehouses, and it was a NES with a whole bunch of games. And I was like, oh, what the hell? Like, you found these video games? Anyway, he had some complete in box NES games. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you got complete in box NES games. So crazy. Anyway, I ended up buying the NES games from my boss. So there was two that weren't in the box. There was Wheel of Fortune, which is just an okay NES game, and he also had Spy Hunter. Spy Hunter is pretty cool. So I got those two, and then he had these two complete in box NES games, which I was quite shocked. And the first one is Bible Adventures. Everybody keeps joking with me. I mean, Bible Adventures game, it's so funny. There's actually videos of this. It's really funny. Even says here, for play on Nintendo. It doesn't say NES, it just says for play on Nintendo. It's so funny. So that's complete in box. So that's pretty cool. And then Championship Bowling, complete in box. It even has its hang tag. It's still got the hang tag. So cool, complete in box. So I ended up getting some complete in box NES games from my boss. So cool. He just finds all these random stuff. We have so much stuff at our store. It's absolutely insane. So that was the NES games I found. And then I always talk about the video game on store on Sunset Boulevard that I always go to. I had all those Xbox games sitting in my trunk of my car and a whole bunch of like loose games and stuff, and they've been there for so long. So I was like, I'm just gonna take them to the store and take whatever they can give me for it. So they ended up giving me trade credit, and I ended up getting a complete box Nintendo 64 game, and that one is Star Wars Rogue Squadron for the not Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. It is complete in box. It has its booklets and everything. So I am adding another complete in box game to my collection. Really, really cool. It does have a little bit of damage on the corner, but it's not too bad. It's actually pretty decent condition. I almost have every single Star Wars game now complete in box on the Nintendo 64. The only one I'm missing is Battle of Naboo. But yeah, that's cool to add a Nintendo 64 game to my collection. And then there was a guy there who was trading in a whole bunch of stuff, and they didn't want to take some of his games. So I said to the guy, hey, I might be interested in some of your games. He was like, oh, okay, cool. So I had a look, and he had 2 games I was interested, and I offered him $5, and he took it. And they're actually games that I've been looking for a while. And the one is Castlevania Lords of Shadow for the PlayStation 3. I've been looking for this for so long, so really cool to add that to my collection. And then he had the special edition Tomb Raider for the PlayStation 3. It does come with an art book. It is a special edition long box. I do own the game already, but I didn't have the special edition, so I was pretty stoked to pick that up from that guy for $5. So I ended up getting these 3 games from the game store. Pretty cool to add those to the collection as well. And then we get to the 2 best pickups of the week. Oh man, these pickups were amazing this week. The one was Goodwill, and the other one was OfferUp. So, Goodwill. So on Monday, the first day of the week, I went into Goodwill, and there in the front cabinet, they had all these games. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I have a video for that.
Okay, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Finally, come back tomorrow. This is the last time we had a date. I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, wow. If you know games, you know I scored big time on that score at Goodwill. They had so many good games there. I also had a special email from Goodwill that said I could get 20% off any sale, anything I purchased. So it came to $50 for the lot, but I ended up paying $40, or it was $40. I ended up paying, no, it was $50. I ended up paying $40 for everything. So I picked up all these games for $40. Oh man, what a score! So the first one was Capcom vs SNK. It unfortunately was just a disc, but I did print out a cover. It's really bad cover, unfortunately. This is a $40 game. Really, really cool to find that there. I wasn't on the camera, but I actually found this in the back, and that's Minecraft Story Mode for the Xbox 360. It actually had a copy of the original Minecraft inside too, but I took it to GameStop and I traded it in this week. So I found that. I found Hot Shots Golf 3, factory sealed. It's still sealed. You guys all know I love collecting sealed games, so that was really cool. And then they had the King of Fighters Maximum Impact Special Edition. This is a 2-disc thing. It comes with a DVD of the making of the game, and it comes with a game. So cool to find that. This is like a $50 game as well. Really cool to find that. And then just some games I'm adding to the collection. Well, these are all going into the collection. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 2. That's a really cool game. Stuntman. I don't have that. And Dropship United Peace Force. I don't have that. So all these are going into the collection. I don't own any of these games. And then the 2 best games of the lot. Oh man, when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. First one was Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. This is a really rare Dragon Ball Z game. This is worth $90. That's a super rare video game. And then the best one of the lot, I couldn't believe it. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. There you go, right there. This is a $200 game. This is one of the rarest Dragon Ball Z games you can get. When I saw it sitting there, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh. And it is fully complete. It has the bonus DVD. The booklet's in excellent condition. So this is going on eBay for $200, and I'll sell this easily for $200. And this one I'm going to sell for $90. So just for that pickup alone, I'm going to make almost $300 just on these two games alone. I was thinking about adding them to my collection because they're not in my collection. But I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan, and I thought, you know, I'm going to make back $300, so I may as well sell these. But I really wanted to add them to my collection, but there's no way I'm going to pass up on $300. So that was an amazing score I found at Goodwill on Monday. So amazing. It's really, really crazy. And then that's not even the best. And then the best pickup I also had this week, OfferUp. This guy had a listing. He had a whole bunch of consoles and handhelds, and he wanted like $300 for everything. And he had another listing for a Game Boy. So I contacted the guy and I said, hey man, there's 3 items in your listing that I really, really want. Will you take $160 for that? So the guy wrote back to me and he said, yeah, I'll take $160. So I drove to get the pickup from this guy, and I have a video for that. Hey, how's it going, man? Sweet, yeah, I'm a collector and I've been looking for these for my collection for so long.
Oh, nice,
yeah,
man.
I've been looking for a Sega Nomad for so long.
Right here.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, this is so cool. I see the Atari Lynx. Oh, yeah, man. I've been looking for this for so long.
Go for you, check it out. Go for it.
Yeah, the Nomad. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Cool. Yeah, these are going into my game room. I have a whole game room.
Man. You got a little man cave?
Yeah, my wife let me have a man cave.
Oh,
yeah,
sick, man.
And I'm trying to get every single console, and I just don't have these 3.
Alright.
So really, really cool, man.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, especially the Sega Nomad. I've been looking for this for so long. So cool. So cool. Yeah, and that Game Boy, I have almost every single Game Boy except this one. This is the one I'm missing. Oh, yeah, perfect, man. So 160, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I had to find my last... yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys are probably thinking, wow, I spent $160. That's a lot. But what I got was so amazing. I honestly never thought I'd get some of these in my collection ever. But the first one the main reason I wanted to go was to pick up the Sega Nomad. If you don't know what a Sega Nomad is, it's a handheld Sega Genesis system. You actually take your Genesis cartridges and you put them in the top, and you actually play it handheld. This is a super rare console. It's highly sought after at the moment. It's worth $300. This is a $300 machine. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the battery backpack. There is a battery backpack you can put on the back. I looked on eBay. They go for $100 just for the battery backpack. But you can use an AC adapter and play it with the AC adapter. I've always wanted one of these for my collection. I never honestly thought I'd ever see one. So to pick it up for that alone is $300. Unfortunately, I haven't tested it yet. Even if it doesn't work, broken ones go for $200 on eBay. So they are highly sought after collectible item. So really, really cool to pick this up. So cool. Even if it doesn't work, I still might hang on to it just because I never think I'll ever see one of these again. But the pickup alone was worth it. But that wasn't even it. He had this clear Game Boy, which I don't own in my collection. He tested it for me. It came with Tetris. This works perfectly. Unfortunately, it is missing the back plate, but I did order one on eBay for a couple of bucks. So that's another Game Boy going into my collection. I almost have every single Game Boy now. I'm actually just going to go for the complete Game Boy set because I am so close to finishing it already. I almost have every single Game Boy ever made. So I may as well go for the complete set now. So I added that alone. This is a $60 Game Boy, maybe $70 with the thing. So that's already $370. And then the third one item, oh my gosh, I never ever thought I would add this to my collection either. And that is an Atari Lynx. And it comes in this beautiful carry case. An Atari Lynx is a handheld Atari system, super rare as well. You play Atari games, it's a handheld system as well. This is an Atari Lynx 2. Just this system alone is worth $180. It came with 3 games. The games were Stun Runner, Road Blasters, and Ultimate Chess Challenge. So it came with 3 games. It came with the booklets for the games, and it came with the carry case and the charger. So stoked to add that to my collection. I never thought I'd own an Atari Lynx either, with this beautiful carry case. I actually looked on eBay. There's someone who has an Atari Lynx 2 with this carry case and 2 games. They have it listed for $380 on eBay. So I could ask for $380 for this if I wanted to. And I tested this. This actually works. I couldn't believe it. So this actually works as well. I mean, that was so cool. So I got these 3 systems from this guy. I paid $160 for it, and it's worth about maybe $700. And it's so crazy. I never thought I would add a Sega Nomad and an Atari Lynx to my collection. Really, really, really cool. So cool. Well, this week honestly was one of the best weeks I've had ever in terms of value wise. I mean, I got those Dragon Ball Z games that are worth hundreds. I got systems that are worth hundreds. I got all those PlayStation games from the Goodwill, complete in box, a Nintendo 64 game. I just picked up so much amazing stuff this week. It was so crazy. So much amazing stuff going into the game room, into my collection, that I never ever thought I would own. So cool. Great week. Really, really great week. So anyway, that was my video for this week. I've said it 100 times now. Great week. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed watching this video this week. As I always say, give my video a like, subscribe. I'm Mr. G. I'm out.